He never thought he'd be the kind of person who would stand up in front of a room full of strangers and he changed my life forever. But that's exactly what happened. My name is Mark, and this is the story of how my Homeowners Association tried to break me, and he ended up exposing themselves instead. When he bought my house, it felt like a dream. Quiet street, clean lawns, friendly smiles. The harbor shore promised peace, safety, and the community harmony. What they didn't mention was control. What they didn't mention was fear. And they definitely didn't mention Linda. Linda was the HOA president. She smiled with her mouth, not her eyes. At first things were fine. He paid my dues on time. He followed the rules. He waved at my neighbors. Then one morning, he found a bright orange violation notice taped to my front door. Grass exceeds approved height by 0.5 inches. Half an inch. He laughed. He honestly thought it was a joke. He mowed the lawn that same day. Problem solved. Or so he thought. The next week, another notice. This time, unauthorized trash bin visibility. Apparently, my trash can was visible for 12 minutes after pickup. 12 minutes. He called the HOA office. Linda answered. Her voice was sweet. Fake sweet. Rules are rules, Mark, she said. If we make exceptions, chaos follows. Chaos. From a trash can. That's when the fines started. $50. Then $100. Then late fees. Every time he fixed one issue, another appeared. My mailbox color was too dark. My welcome mat was non-compliant. My porch light was too warm. It felt personal, because it was. He started noticing something strange. Other neighbors were breaking the same rules. Lawns overgrown. Trash bins out all day. Illegal decorations. No more fines. No more notices. Just me. So he did what Linda didn't expect. He started documenting everything. Photos, video, dates, times. He read the HOA bylaws line by line. And buried deep inside was a sentence that changed everything. Violation enforcement must be uniform and non-discriminatory. Uniform, non-discriminatory. Linda had made a mistake. Then came the final straw. One evening, he came home to find a tow truck blocking my driveway. My car was being towed. The reason? Unauthorized vehicle parking. It was my own car, in my own driveway. He stood there, shaking with anger, while Linda watched from across the street, smiling. That night, he decided he was done being afraid. The HOA meeting was scheduled for the following Friday. Usually, only 5 people showed up. That night, the room was packed, because he had talked to my neighbors. Turns out, he wasn't alone. When my name was called, he stood up. My hands were shaking, but my voice was steady. I've been fined over $1,200 in 3 months, he said, for violations others commit daily with no more consequences. Linda interrupted. Your behavior has been consistently problematic. He held up my phone. Please don't interrupt, he said calmly. The room went silent. He showed them everything. Photos of other violations. Emails Linda ignored. Video of the tow truck. Copies of the bylaws. Slide after slide. Truth after truth. He watched Linda's face change color. Then he did something that made the room gasp. I've already spoken to a lawyer, he said. And I've filed a formal complaint for selective enforcement and harassment. Someone in the back whispered finally. Another neighbor stood up. Then another. Stories poured out. Different houses. Same treatment. Same name. Linda. The board called for a recess. When they came back, Linda wasn't sitting at that table anymore. She had stepped down. Effective immediately. The fines, dismissed. The towing charge, refunded. The rules were written, but the biggest change wasn't on paper. It was in me. He learned something important today. Hosts only have power if you stay silent. Bullies only win if you bow your head. And sometimes, the quiet guy with the camera and the paperwork is the most dangerous person in the room. Today, my lawn is still green. My trash bin still goes out. But now, he sleep peacefully, because you know one thing for sure, they'll never mess with me again. Andy, if you're watching this, Andy or HOA is doing the same to you, remember this, document everything. Know your rules, and never be afraid to stand up. Because when you do, they listen. Thanks for watching, and if you have a story like this, share it in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe for more.